Welcome back to Keys 5 Adventures. Today is a day I'm going to challenge and push my limits. I am going to be driving this motor coach on the highway for the first time. A little nervous, so watch and come along as I get everything ready and we roll out. Alright, first things first, I need to get these chairs into position for driving mode. Okay, in order to get the slides in, I do have to turn on the engine, so I'm going to do that next. Alright, engine is on. We always tend to get this when the RV has been sitting for a while. So we watch the pressure go up. And we like to let the engine idle to warm up before we hit the road. All right, while I'm waiting for everything to inflate properly, I am going to get my seat position adjusted. And there's a little foot pedal down here to move this steering wheel. You know, do I want it like a car? Do I want it like a bus driver? I don't really know. I think I'm gonna have it like this. I feel like I need the seat back up some. I mean, it's up all the way, so looks pretty good. I have a lot of different controls here, like the front blinds that I can bring up and down. There's even a little control for like a shade, just to kind of take the glare off. It's pretty nice. And then these are within reach for me to pull down. It's cloudy today, so not too worried about that. Tag dump is on auto, docking lights off. And then I am very curious about the engine brake. It's like we have off and on. Okay. So I push this up if I want to disable the engine brake for some reason, but quite frankly, I'm going to leave it on today. What else do I need to know? I mean, I don't think I'm going to be using cruise control, but there are also controls here to control the screen here, and to make phone calls and use Apple CarPlay. Oh, and there's even a little symbol that tells me about the air brake. Okay, so now that I am familiar with this area, I'm gonna go ahead and close up the slides and get ready to pull out. So a few things, I need to make sure the bed is tilted and the shower door is closed. These stay open in the bunk. Everything's closed. So I'm ready to pull in the back slides. So to pull in the slides, I have this button here, heed the warning, and you can see here, this is the bed side, and I like to retract that first. Got some junk on my bed. Nothing moves on the bed, so it's a pretty safe place to put things. At least nothing moves when Bryan drives. We'll see about me. All right, that side is in. So next I want to do the wardrobe side, and it includes the bathroom sink. And it pulls right up to this Brooklyn bedding plush mattress. Okay, so everything is clear for the front slides to come in. I always like to do the couch side first. Couch and table right here. So here we go. You can see it pulls behind the driver's seat, so it's always important to make sure the driver's seat is clear of the slide before doing this, which was what I did when I turned the seats around. There we go. And last, we will do the kitchen slide. So that is this big orange one right here. And it comes right up to my feet, actually. And you need the engine for this big slide to keep the battery voltage up. And I can hear the engine revving automatically. So here's my feet. You can see it comes right up to my feet. So there we go. So we are ready to go. I like to turn off all the lights. And I do have the AC on, so I need to turn that off because we do not have, and I even have the floor heat on, believe it or not, because I like a warm floor. And make sure that the inverter is on. It's always on, but you never know. And it is on. Right now it's on pass-through because I still need to unplug. So I'm gonna go do that now. I'm gonna unplug it now because I'm always worried I'm gonna forget this step. So here is our hookups. And you can hear how loud it is probably. Now I'm gonna take this off and reel this in. Okay, so my next step. Raise up our leveling jacks and air up our leveling system. So I'm gonna hit this retract button. And I'm gonna show you what it sounds like outside. Jacks are going to be pulled up. Air compressor is going on. Fan. Jacks are on, and you can see here the tires are still below. It's going to raise this up on its air suspension. While I'm waiting for it to raise up, I am going to check the back jacks. They are back here between the tires. I like to make sure those are up as well. I don't want to drive off with my jacks down. That would be devastating. So back ones are there. Front ones are right under here. And they're both up. So I'm just going to wait for the suspension right here to raise up. You can see that way we can turn this tire without hitting the fenders. Looks like it's good to go.
So a new challenge today. We are going to go get the rig washed. Here it is. Well, so I'm being real close. You can hear me.
Oh.
And I'm not driving. So we're going to make it to Weatherford, which is about an hour drive. We'll get our rig washed because it takes us less time to do that than to wash the whole damn thing by ourselves. All right, here we go.
Ready, I'm ready. Let's do it. Woo. Okay, I did the checklist, and I have to say a checklist calms me down. I'm not shaking as bad now as I was when I am in the driveway about to pull out, waiting for Bryan. He's getting his water, and I'm about to pull out of the driveway myself. My heart's racing a little bit, but like I said, I want to be able to do these things, so I'm gonna push through. Here we go.
Copy, copy.
I copy.
That's good, right there. right, slightly turning. Just keep coming straight. 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 You're fine. Turn your wheels now hard. Perfect. Yeah, just hug the road on the side. Bye-bye.
Okay. I mean, I think the scariest part was getting out of the driveway.
Which was, how hard was it?
Well, it was hard when I went to put the brake on, and it's higher than it's in a weird position. It just slammed on. Like, I need to practice
that on video.
I need to practice that. Like, the pedals are, I don't know how you get used to that. I wish there was a mod you could do to that.
All right, turn. There you go. Woohoo! No problem.
I'm getting my Six Flags tram driving with the wide turns.
You have to do wide turns.
Even though I don't have a trailer, excuse me, a trailer anymore.
But there's no pivot point, so it's your back is just going to follow where your front is.
Which is hard to believe, really.
All right, so we're coming to our to the pullout, back onto real roads.
That is 55 miles per hour speed limit.
Sorry. The good thing about being 45 feet long and 35,000 pounds is that people tend to stop for us.
My heart, like my stomach is fluttering.
Take our time. It's not a race.
I mean, I can go
Stop.
on this side.
Yeah. No. You got cars coming here.
Good here.
No one's behind us, I don't think.
No, that wouldn't bother me. I'm more bothered about cars going at speed. And okay, there's a possibility. Could be coming now.
Could be
coming. Straight first and
straight
then
out.
turn.
Yeah, straight turn. There you go. Take your time. Now you can start turning. Turn harder. Turn harder.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah. Now
I'm gonna gun it. Just kidding.
There's no gunning 40.
Why does this
40,000
turn
pounds.
signal not turn itself off? It doesn't turn itself off?
It does. I don't know why it didn't that time. All right, so now just
Okay, now I need
hug
to,
the yellow line on that side. That way, because you can see that one better than you can this one.
Okay.
There you go. Woohoo! That's the hardest part right there.
Gotta get my
Take some deep breaths. You're all good.
stress level out. Like back down to normal. To my normal level of stress. Yeah, it does really pull it down. I'm not even on the brake at all. And it's stopping itself. That's pretty convenient.
The first stoplight.
I just now applied the brake. And I wonder if the brake lights are on when
They
it's
are.
engine braking.
They are. That's what we
Okay.
discovered with the first day of pulling the Jeep. And why I think we killed the battery, because I drove the whole way there with the engine brake on. So every time I coasted, it was...
Okay. I'm going into my first turn. Uh-oh. Turning red.
Turning red. Stop!
I can let all the traffic behind me
That's
go.
exactly right. So we are coming up to your first interstate driving. How are we feeling?
I'm feeling more confident now.
No problem.
I mean, I've been driving for what, 10 minutes now?
Yeah,
And-
probably that. You only
Yeah.
crossed the line once.
Not the yellow.
Yeah, not the yellow, the white line, which is what happens. You tend to kind of pull over to the right a little bit.
Yeah, when there's cars on your left, you definitely want to stay to the right more, or tend to. And I'm just trying to get used to how wide this thing is.
Yep.
And where I should sit in my lane, literally my body, to be centered. So
There we go. Big turn. All right, now you turn. You got it. All right, now just stay on this. Let cars go around you if they want to. Not a problem. It's pretty wildflowers.
Yeah. Wild mustard.
Hey, no looking at the wildflowers.
I am not
Walk
looking.
on,
I see them in my
look at the road.
periphery for sure.
He's fine. I'm gonna probably try to get in front of you. Maybe not. All right, here we go.
All right, I gotta accelerate now.
All right, here we are. Yeah, hit the interstate, going 62 miles per hour.
Wow. Never driven it this fast.
She is controlling a big beast. Deep breath.
You know, I need to adjust my other mirror
We're gonna adjust mirrors on the fly.
because I need to be able to see, like, I don't know.
Yes, I would like you to be able to see.
Right, I mean, before it was kind of on a little low because nobody was on my passenger side, but
Excuse me.
now I'm on the interstate, so I have to watch for people like this. Like, does this speed person notice I'm here? Are they going to actually use their accelerator pedal? Yes, a little late, but.
Perfect. Perfect. Easy. Doing a interstate to interstate interchange and a little bit of a
High bridges.
high bridge.
Ah.
Even though the concrete feels exactly the same. When it's not in
Sorry,
bridge
people.
and when it's in bridge.
I didn't look at how slow I should be going. Oh, 45.
You just go whatever speed you feel comfortable. All these people behind you need to take a chill.
They need to enjoy their Saturday and relax.
Yeah, that's a nice day out.
Look at my big booty. Sorry, people.
Honey, you're going the same speed as the cars in front of us.
Not really. I'm going 40.
There's no one behind you. Look.
I'm looking at my mirror. I guess that person's being very gracious and staying at a far distance away. Whoa. Now we're going downhill.
Yeah.
Engine brake. Do your magic. I'm just kidding. I have to accelerate. I did it.
She did it. Yay.
Why is there a wall right here?
Well, you can get over if you want to.
No, I know that lane's going to end.
Good job. No problem. So we were talking before we drove out, and I admitted that I'm going to lose some of my hero status because she's going to find out that driving this is actually not that hard. It's easier, in my opinion, than driving the dually with the fifth wheel. She's just going to look at me like I'm a simpleton. Just a guy carrying along. She's carrying along with her.
I like that you're getting a chance to relax. You always work so hard. So, yeah, I can't wait to see you walking around in the back while it's in movement.
Can't wait to go back there and take a nap is what I can't wait to do.
You probably would, actually.
Maybe on the way home. So we're having a little wind on the driver's side, hitting her probably broad. There's a small flag over there. You probably can't see it. We hit a little construction area.
I gotta move over.
We're doing just fine.
Back over.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
All right. Navigating some jockeying for position. Really,
Remember, you're bigger than everybody else.
I know. I have to get used to where the mirror is and where to look for the camera.
I never use a camera. Can't tell distance with it very well.
Yeah.
Oh, no shoulder.
And some wind gusts.
Some wind in a turn underneath bridges. And she made it, folks!
Yay!
Now, we've been on the interstate here for probably about 10 minutes. There's a good showing of the wind that we're dealing with. that Charlotte's dealing with. There it
It's
is.
a royal we.
A royal we. So pretty good wind coming on the side of us. How we feeling so far? Check in, 10 minutes.
It's been more than 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, probably so. 20 minutes.
I feel great. I'm just still getting comfortable with where I am in the lane because it's so much wider. It feels like it's probably the same as our fifth wheel, but
Well, you look pretty great, I gotta say.
I try.
You're a pretty lucky guy.
And then I'm anticipating my exit here coming up and
Exit
driving
coming
this
up.
thing into Blue Beacon myself.
Yeah, and you have to take a left over the interstate too.
Okay.
Okay, we did our exit. Almost missed it. We were just talking.
Yeah. I did it.
So since cross traffic doesn't stop, we'll just stop, and you have a really nice big turn here that you can, I would come all up a little more, and now you'll start turning. Once you are clear on this side. And turn nice and hard. Harder. Perfect. She's so good, people.
Okay.
There we go. Let's see. We're going down here. In fact, we have a few trucks in front of us, but it won't take very long.
Is the right side open?
There is a bunch of pickups in front of us. The right side is. That's okay. All right. So you definitely want to take this wide so you don't hit the curb. There you go. Woohoo! The intensity in her face, folks.
I'm concentrating on not ripping off anything, or I need to move my mirror a little bit like you suggested. Yeah, we do have a little bit of a wait. Good. It gives me time to like get my adrenaline back down. Here I am, and there's a fifth wheel ahead of us. Yeah! Cheers!
She can finally drink some water.
It's really not that bad. Our windshield is really bad. Lots of guys in there working. Oh.
You want your receipt?
Yes. Thank you.
On this day?
I wonder how long she stood out there waiting for you.
Oh, I don't know. 76.80.
Show my credit card over there, Annette. All right, here we go. Well, you're fine over here.
Okay.
You just keep going straight. Nice and slow though, so they can really slow down. Slow down, slow down.
Do you want me to turn off
Uh-huh.
the engine?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Ooh, here we go. We're getting all clean. Go. Why don't we pull up to the side up here? We'll get out and we can see out the windshield and not see any bugs. Nice and clean. Wet.
get your hands dirty. Just sit back and relax, and I'll drive you home.
Sounds great. Got her all clean. Now we're gonna go give her a nice drink. She's behind the wheel again. She didn't want to relinquish control.
Why is this? It seems so narrow coming out.
She said, "I got this. I'm now driving from now on." That's what I heard her say.
So I'm halfway through my journey of driving on the interstate, and quite honestly, it's easy. I'm not having any issues at all. It's going great. I mean, I'm nervous, which I think is safe. I mean, that's a good way to be, is to be a little cautious, and that's in my DNA. So it's going fine. I would encourage anyone who is terrified to do this. You've got to get out of your comfort zone to live. You have to. And look, I'm a good driver. You know, you just gotta push yourself out of your comfort zone and try things. We're getting some fuel and then heading back home. So I'm gonna be driving the whole way. It's exciting. I feel like I can do anything now. It's awesome. So empowering. Something different about our Class A than we would think. The DEF is in the back, so we have to be able to pull forward. And sometimes these trucks don't pull forward very far, so we don't have room to get our DEF. We have to wait for the trucker to move all the way out before we can pull to this position. Luckily, we don't need DEF very much, so it's not a big deal. The Open Roads program makes it so easy and convenient, especially when you have a diesel pusher, but it also was convenient when we had the F250, the F350, and the F450 diesels. Love filling up in the truck lanes.
Not much shoulder.
No.
They have a little bit of some white knuckles going on.
Yeah. Especially since the wind is blowing me, well, at least it's blowing me away from the wall, but I don't want to knock anybody out of their lane.
Take it slow. There you go. No problem. Now we're back to the hood. You gonna do a whole back in?
I am going to attempt to back in. I hope you can be supportive and we don't end up divorcing each other over this back in.
I doubt that will happen. Maybe some strong words and silent treatment this evening. It's probably the worst
From
you're looking
me
at.
to you?
From you to me.
So my position right now is okay? And
Yeah,
then
that's
I'm
fine.
going to turn right
Now go to passenger a little bit.
when?
Keep going. Turn to passenger. Right there. It's very squeaky, I gotta say.
Yeah, our brakes squeak a lot. How hard am I turning this wheel?
I don't know, just turn to the driver.
Okay.
Not too hard. I mean, look at your mirror and you basically want your back tires to... I would be a little more straight, actually. You need to come back some. Now you can start cutting it. Let me look at your front right real quick. Okay, you're fine. Your tire's still in the street, no problem. Perfect. You can definitely tell how the tag wheel is just skimming the driveway. It's kind of cool. Now straighten out. Straight your wheel out. There you go. No problem at all. Good job, baby.
Like you got me in very well. It was way easier than I think I with the fifth wheel. There's no way I would have ever done the fifth wheel. All right, I guess I'm in park. Here we go.
We're dumping the air so we can level.
Okay, so real quick, I do want to show you what this thing looks like in travel mode. So I'm going to turn it around. Don't mind the towels. We use this to kind of dry off some chrome. But here is travel mode. It's really comfortable. You can sit at the table. There's seat belts here. These 4 seats and seat belt here. And you can cook, you can access and use the microwave on the inverter, and the refrigerator is able to be opened. And you can use the restroom very easily. If you needed to hop over the bed, you can access the back as well. My first day driving, and I drove for a couple of hours. It was awesome. I did great. I am now going to put out the slides. Let's veer home. I'm going to start in the back. And now the other side, the bedside. Next, I'm going to do the kitchen side. And then last, I'm going to do the couch side. This one likes to squeak. You can see how much open, or how open this is with the slides out. It's so amazing. It goes two-stepping in here. And now that the slides are out and everything's level, I can turn off the engine.
Here we are. We're home. You did it.
I did it.
Good job.
It was so scary at first.
We got it.
Yeah.
Just a big bus.
A big bus and...
it's a big Hyundai. Hyundai? It's a little car. It's just a little car that's manifested into a big bus.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I think...
It identifies as a Prius.
I think my message would be to women out there, get behind the wheel and tow your rig.
Guys, take a break.
Drive your rig.
Relax. Sit in the passenger seat. Be all right.
I mean, I only swerved a couple times.
Well, you did fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm no different than my normal driving.
That's right.
And I even backed it in.
You did?
I backed
Full deal.
it up, backed it up.
Wow, that's really jumpy. All right. Good job. You did it. I had no doubt, though. So.
Aw. Well, thanks for watching us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
All those good things.
And stay tuned for our next fun adventures.
Peace out.